Good morning. It's Friday, February 5th, and welcome to this episode of TigerVision News. I'm Ashlyn.
And I'm Chris.
This is a reminder that, as always, FCA and Teens for Christ will be meeting in the old gym at lunch today. Everyone is welcome.
Because of our transition between in-class and virtual instruction, we are catching up on our Seniors of the Month. Congratulations to Dason Shelton and Maddie Bethel as November Seniors of the Month, and congrats to Gavin Mosteller and Bailey Hare as our December Seniors of the Month.
Now, if you'll please join us for a moment of silence.
Would you please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag? Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This broadcast is brought to you by Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Keith's Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, First Star Bank, and Gibson Education Foundation.
Today is National Weather Person Day. National Weatherman's Day honors all individuals in the fields of meteorology, weather forecasting, and broadcast meteorology.
Those who work in this profession work hard to help and try accurately forecast the ever-changing, unpredictable weather. Despite all the new technology advances, meteorologists continue to face challenges in being able to forecast the weather.
Let's go to our favorite weather person for this week's weather forecast.
Be sure to get out and enjoy the weather today, as we are in for a major change this next week. Today we can expect temperatures to stay around the mid-50s for the majority of the day and dropping to the upper 20s tonight. An Arctic cold front moves in on Saturday, with temperatures only reaching the upper 40s with strong north winds and slight chance of some rain and mixed precipitation Saturday night. Sunday will be downright cold with partially sunny skies, gusty winds, and low wind chills. We will struggle to reach the mid-40s for highs. Next week we will have some of the coldest weather of the season with mixed precipitation, highs of only the low 30s, and dangerously low and bitter wind chills. I guess Groundhog Phil seeing a shadow this week and predicting 6 more weeks of winter is looking to be true. We would like to thank Channel 6 for this week's weather graphics, and now a word from one of our sponsors.
Keith Hardware and Supply has been located in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma since 1957. We strive to find solutions to your fix and offer a multitude of quality products and services such as Stihl chainsaws, Yeti coolers, Cub Cadet mowers, case knives, and Big Green Egg grills. In early 2015, Keith Hardware remodeled and added hundreds of new items to better serve their customers. At Keith Hardware, we are proud supporters of all Fort Gibson school events. Go Tigers!
Unfortunately, we are still in orange, so masks are to be worn when social distancing is not available.
As always, the mask our school provides costs our district money, so please do your part and bring a mask.
Since the numbers are still rising across the state, it's important that masks must be worn when possible and correctly, which is over the nose and mouth.
Students who plan on taking ICTC for the 2021-2022 school year, please submit your completed application to the counselor's office. Interviews will be conducted on February 23rd here at the high school.
Juniors and seniors, if you're interested in joining any branch of the armed services, you should sign up for the ASFAB in the counselor's office.
The test will be administered on Thursday, March 4th at 8 a.m. in the writer's workbench. See your counselors for more details.
Now let's go to Mr. Farmer for our Superintendent Spotlight.
Hey Tigers, happy Friday. Great to see you. Just want to give you a quick update on some things going on around the district. First, I want to have a conversation about our COVID numbers. When we look at the state numbers, as we're doing this interview, state numbers continue to be on the decline, and we're excited about that. We know people are taking precautions. Vaccinations hopefully are working, and people are getting in line to do that. We're still having some difficulties here locally to make sure we get enough of our staff vaccinated. We're trying to get in line to make sure we get that done as soon as possible. But while state numbers might be decreasing, our local numbers are increasing. So we need to continue to do what we can on campus We've had probably some of the worst 7 days we've had since we started school as far as local numbers, and there are a lot of variables that come into play on that. But do your part. Make sure you're taking every precaution. You guys know what those precautions are. Make sure you're doing that and being diligent about it so we can do what we can do to stay in school, protect our activities, and protect our ability to be on campus. Want to give a quick send-off and a good luck to some folks that are competing here pretty soon. Our 4A academic area champions belong right here in Fort Gibson. Our academic team at the high school level went and won the area competition, and I think it's been roughly 15 years since that has happened. So if you see any of those kids and sponsors that were a part of that success, pat them on the back and tell them congratulations and wish them luck in the state competition. Also want to send a shout out to all of our winter activities and our engineering competition and our engineering fair that's coming up next week. All the kids that are competing in swim or wrestling, basketball, or in that engineering competition, wish them luck, go represent our school well, and do all we can to bring home hardware. Also want to give a big good luck to our ag kids. Show season has started, and anyone that's been involved with our agricultural program knows the amount of work that goes into those projects. And it's not just a weekend event or a series of weekend events. It's a year-round work. So wish you guys luck. We'll be in the corner rooting for you. Obviously, attendance is going to be restricted in a lot of these events, so can't always get people there to support you in person. But we certainly wish you the best and look forward to seeing your success. You guys have a great week, great weekend, and we'll talk soon.
Now for a few senior announcements. Senior portfolios are due February 24th. These portfolios must include 8 hours of service, the career roadmap, a resume that you complete on OK Career Guide, and your 9th through 11th year interviews. Please make sure you have these items completed.
The State Department and ACT are providing a free ACT for our current seniors. This will be an online administration, no writing, at school on March 2nd.
It is separate from the junior administration that will take place in April. Ms. Adney will be sending out a survey to seniors to determine who would like to opt in to take it.
Seniors, make sure your college applications and scholarship applications are submitted on time. Most are due soon. Also, please make sure your counselor is aware of any and all scholarship offers.
Also, seniors, please don't forget to fill out your FAFSA for financial aid for college. Time is running out, so make sure it's turned in soon.
Lastly, senior interviews and required CPR training for seniors will be announced soon.
Now to Dominick with this week's sports.
Hey Tiger Town, due to COVID protocols, our Tiger basketball teams were unable to play this week, but will play McAllister Monday at McAllister. The Verdigris Valley Championship for the 8th and 9th grade girls and 9th grade boys will be Saturday. Our wrestlers and swimmers will compete in regionals this weekend. We wish our teams the best of luck, and now a word from one of our sponsors.
Renfro Electric has been in business for over 35 years and is a full-service electrical contractor for all of Oklahoma. We are able to serve our customers with superior craftsmanship and top-notch service. With over 40 employees and a bonding capacity in excess of $6 million, we can handle those larger jobs but are still small enough to provide the personal service our customers have come to expect. For any electrical needs, give us a call at 918-687-7535.
Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and ELC PTO is selling Valentine candy grams.
You can either choose the $5 option, which includes a plastic mason jar, cup with straw, bouncy ball, and assorted candy and chocolate, or the $10 option, which includes a plush Valentine gnome with assorted candies and chocolates in a mailbox or plastic container.
You can purchase one of these online at FortGibsonELCPTO.com. They will be delivered to all FTG buildings.
Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Carnegie Mellon University, a top-tier university in the U.S., is offering juniors its Summer Academy for math and science at no cost.
The cost is normally $5,000 plus. Please go to Carnegie Mellon University's website to see your counselor for more information.
Now let's go to Ashlyn, who has a fascinating story about local animal shelters.
People are donating to the needy. Most of us are forgetting about a special group of living beings who need us more than ever during this time. The animals at the local Fort Gibson shelter are looking for a few necessities to help get them through this cold time, and most of all, they're looking for a new home.
This is Chubb. He was left by his owners at an RV park. This special dog with an amazing personality stole the hearts of many people when he made a special appearance on a radio show. Chubb was then adopted by a loving family from Texas, where he is now living a happy life.
Chubbs was rescued by someone who was so generous about giving back that he even became an animal control officer whose main goal was to save animals and get them into loving homes.
My favorite part of my job is actually getting pictures and videos of animals that have been adopted.
There are so many hard parts about working for an animal shelter.
It's tough when you have to go tell someone that their dog has been run over.
Mr. Brassfield rescues so much more than just cats and dogs, from chickens, goats, and raccoons to possums, snakes, and even armadillos. He sure has seen them all. The animal shelter is, of course, taking donations.
Some of the things that we need down at the shelter are chew toys, treats, bedding, food, of course. But you got to be careful by donations of food because it only lasts for so long.
Our animal shelter is located at 600 Ozark Street. I encourage everyone to come out and see the amazing personality of these animals and to spread the spirit of lending a helping hand and donating what you can. This is Ashlyn reporting for TigerVision. To talk with Mr. Brassfield to understand why he feels so passionate about his job.
It's really nice to see that there's people out there willing to want to help these animals that just don't have homes yet.
High school will be starting its Pennies for Patients to help families and those suffering from leukemia, lymphoma, Hodgkin's disease, and myeloma.
In each third-hour class, you can donate money to help those patients out. Of course, there is a little something for those classes who raise the highest percentage.
First place will win a pizza party and second place will win a pop party. These awards will be given out during lunch or third hours on February 15th through February 18th.
All donations must be ready to pick up on Wednesday, February 10th. Donations will be verified February 12th and winners will be announced February 15th. See Ms. Keeling in room 106 to turn in your donations.
Now let's go to Logan, who has a small creature to share with us.
This week we shall be looking into this little blue species known as Udiptula minor, but commonly known as fairy penguins. These little guys are the smallest species of penguins on Earth, barely getting over a foot tall. They're also the only blue-colored penguin. They're this unique shade of blue because of how hard it is to see from airborne predators. These little guys eat fish, and only fish, with a preference for anchovies and pilchards, but also eat squid, plankton, and krill. They live in and around the waters of Australia and New Zealand. These little guys are great in relationships. They only take one partner for their entire lifetime and have some of the cutest little chicks. They flock in big groups that people have been calling penguin parades that are a popular thing to tune into and see during the summer. It is truly a wonderful thing to watch. These little penguins are currently at risk on the endangerment scale because of plastic pollution. In response to that, we as humans should try our best to preserve the world we live on and the animals that inhabit it. This has been Logan Tidmore for TigerVision News.
Such a small, beautiful blue bird.
I didn't know it was possible for a penguin to be that color.
The end of the second trimester is February 18th, less than 2 weeks left. Please check your grades on Chalkable and check in with your teacher for any work that needs or can be turned in.
This is a reminder that the school lunches are free to all students throughout the rest of the school year. Go grab a nutritious lunch.
Breaking news, prom is on. The junior and senior prom will be held on Saturday, April 10th, 2021 at the 810 Ranch in Muskogee.
Tickets will be sold beginning March 29th for $20. More details will follow in the coming weeks. Thanks for watching this week's edition of TigerVision News. I'm Ashlyn.
And I'm Chris. Remember to tune in next week for more TigerVision News.